Bat Rider would be your best choice, but it's a hard one, honestly, up against the Jakiro. And they go with the Dazzle, unexpected, and I'm unsure which role that's gonna be because this hero has become very flexible. Both fastest are very viable, so it could be a core off lane. They put the Bristle carry, could be a support. Um, it's pretty damn solid in the lane to have a Dazzle for sure. That team, you have both of your supports and you have a Beastmaster off. So you're going to show us either a mid or a carry. I kind of like the idea of taking like a Timber Saw right about. No, they go for the Tiny. That's going to be the mid. More likely to be a mid Tiny than anything else. That is what I'm expecting. So carry for almost sure on Runa team. Almost sure carry for Zero Tenacity. We'll see how the bans go here. Ooh. Alright. How are we on reserve time? I think both of these teams got plenty of reserve time to work with to decide how they feel about their drafts at the end. Or sorry, to pick the correct bans that they want to remove. Zero Tenacity. Sorry, no, it's a Runa team. They're very durable on this group. I would be worried about, I think, a Life Stealer. You're up against a lot of like strength heroes. Lifesteal could be an issue. In general, I think Timber Saw is good for both sides. I don't know why. I said strength here, but I think Beastmaster's universal. Yeah, I think I would like to see a Timber Saw, but against Runa, there's Break from Hoodwink. Against Zero Tenacity, pretty good, I think that I really feel the Timber Saw for Runa. Assuming they are going to be playing the tiny mids, so you still need a carry. They get rid of the Centaur. They feel that this is a Bristleback carry and that they need an offlaner. One thing I would agree is that I want Zero Tenacity with something a little bit more oomph. Some sort of frontline strong guy like an Underlord, if possible. Maybe a Lycan or a Night Stalker. Also, they get rid of the Medusa. This hero was nerfed significantly this patch. Used to start with 1 mana blocks 2.2 damage, now 1 mana blocks 2 damage. That is pretty significant in the durability department. So, interesting. Hey, Ahbo, thank you for. I'll be reading chat. Runa has been dominating T2 teams in the qualifier. I imagine it does seem like it, right? Because I was looking at Runa teams' list of tournaments, like they qualified for like 2 big events as well, which is Fissure Playground and Dream League. That's pretty insane. Unless I'm mistaken about Fissure Playground. It is a close qualifier they made, yeah. Alright. So get rid of 2 carries. Runa team, who would you want to take in this situation? Templar Assassin would be half-half for me. I'm not sure about that. I would like to see a Life Stealer or a Dragon Knight for Runa team. I think go crazy on this durability stuff. A Sven, Life Stealer, Dragon Knight. Something like that would work very well. Maybe even Abaddon? Abaddon was changed, right? What did he get? Was it a nerf or I didn't check. Abaddon, cooldown is ultimate increased by 5 seconds at level 2 and 3. You know what I mean? That's alright. You got the quickening. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah, so Runa, some sort of melee strength guy would be cool. Who do they want to go with? They take the TA. Well, TA is necessary most played hero. Made sense that they'd go for it. I thought they wouldn't because like there's a good amount of control and damage procs on Zero Tenacity, but they're like, yeah, we want the TA. Zero Tenacity, you have a problem. You guys have to chew through a lot to kill him. Now, again, I would like. Timber Saw is okay. What do they want here for Zero Tenacity? We don't even know, right? But depending on the Bristleback, it's either carry or off. Again, Underlord could be solid if they want an offlaner. If they want to carry, I kind of like an Ursa or a Life Stealer is how I feel. And watch them pick a Drow, just to screw with us at this point. But the Runa draft is good. And they go with the Lycan. Alright, so it's going to be the Lycan off lane. And this is going to be the Bristleback carry. So where is it going to be a GZ Dazzle or a GZ Snapfire? Because I don't see... I've seen the sub play a little bit of neither really, and it's gonna be the GZ Snapfire, so it's gonna be the 5 Dazzle. I like this. This Dazzle Bristleback combo could be very strong. On the other side, you have Lycan and Snap. That's kind of okay. Runa team is going to be the mid tiny. Ooh, yeah, the carry TA. TA plus Jakiro. I feel like Lycan is going to suffer quite a bit, actually. As I mentioned, H2O or till the end, he's an incredible harasser with Jakiro. I also like he's like he looks really good in the lane stage. On the other side, you have Beastmaster and Hoodwink. I'm pretty like sold on the Runa draft. I gotta say, I kind of entered in thinking they might be favorites in this match. They come up with this draft that looks really tanky with a lot of control. Jakiro Hoodwink is great support duo. I'm with them. Although so does take the Nothal Boon facet. If you guys aren't sure, that is the healing facet. Is he gonna keep it? Is the question, or is he gonna be like, nope? Oh, by the way, guys, in chat, Nikki Cool actually asked. He said, "No Kez, please." And I think that's fair. It's like, please, guys, let's just play some Dota. Let's play some normal gaming, not bring in Kez. See what we're working with. But Runa team. I suppose the one thing is that Dirt Nasty's cores are kind of tanky as well. Like Bristleback is very durable, but like it's like half. The puck is if you catch him, he's dead, or sorry, it's dead. But if you don't, you got some decent control. I don't think she can stand the punch. I don't know. There's some positives, of course, for Dirt Nasty, but I'm still on Ruina. Also, LeBron was on Zirt Nasty. LeBron's my friend, and now he's not on Zirt Nasty. He's kind of he's like not playing on the team, which makes me sad. As holy shit, 423 has played 20,000 games of Dota. That is mad. I'm right there with like 16, 17,000. All right, we're gonna go into the game in a second here to see what we're working with in terms of the facets. The thing I find interesting is that it is going to be Nothal Boon for the Dazzle, so that's going to be like good for his healing, because you get that. It's a physical shield, right? There's a barrier, by the way. It doesn't say what kind of barrier, but I believe it's a physical barrier. Yeah, it says barrier. And for the Jakiro, it is going to be the Icebreaker, which I like a lot. I don't believe that the other one, the damage, is really a thing. It just doesn't seem like it. All right. So what we're working with here, Runa. All right. Well, anybody we can catch? In a level 1 team fight, Nikki Cool doesn't do too much on the Tiny. And I'll say that Nesphere and Alberca are also kind of like meh. Apart from maybe like the summons from the Beastmaster, that's kind of okay. It's mostly going to be the Jakiro and the Hoodwink. If you get like a nice bushwhack with a double breath, with a dual breath. While the other side, Bristleback's pretty insane. Lycan's whatever. Puck is okay. Snap is pretty good. I don't know. I wouldn't really favor one team or the other in a level 1 fight. I'll let chat decide. Chat will be like, "No, you fool." It's Radiant, 100%. As the pause comes out, Zirt Nasty, he's back. Mirage, don't leave us. I feel like mid will go really well for the Tiny. He is a high health hero. He has high damage, and I don't think that the puck will be able to like get much denies or last hits. Like last hits, okay, but not much denies. But the Tiny can get denies. And I've seen Nikki Cool on heroes similar to the Tiny, like the DK, like those sort of laning heroes that tend to do really well, and feels like mid will be a nice victory for Runa. It's the sidelines I'm more interested in. So, Queez is like, I think they got something here, boys. I think they got a ward. I'll see if they're able to. Are they gonna put anything there? Alberca is smoked up. Just thinking about it. Oh, smoke breaks. He's going for it. Bushwhack, but oh, the deny on Queasy. Very nice. So it was just like he tiptoed to the left for a millisecond. Queasy was like, nope, that's too bad. And yeah, as you can see, Jeezy, I think he might be standing in because he does have that LFT tag right there, which stands for looking for team. Aren't we all, buddy? Sephiroth is asking for the better draft. Sephiroth, put your money on Runa team, bro. Telling ya, they're the more likely ones to win. All right, so bottom lane. But if you lose, don't blame me. Uh, Bottom lane, it should. I think you can farm if you're Nefrit, but it definitely feels like it's an easier lane for Runa. Like it doesn't really do too much, neither does the Tia, but the Tia at least has a huge amount of damage. Of the Jakiro versus Snapfire duo, I think I favor the Jakiro a little. Well, we'll see how it's gonna go. But a bit of, I don't know, this bottom lane, I feel like most likely it's gonna be a wash, but we'll love harass between the two sides. Simply because the cores in this lane I don't do anything while the supports are like, let's fight. Oh, the double hit. All right, let's look at. Oh yeah, top is good. Top is the one. So a lot of this lane is going to depend on Suh's harass. This is the more aggressive lane as well. Like this Dazzle can do a lot. You have the Bristleback. We'll see if he takes a point in Goo, because I think most of Dazzle's damage is on the physical side. Both Poison Touch as well as Shadow Grave are physical. So a couple of points in the Snot go a long way. In the meantime, Beastmaster's not bad. You know, Boris can do a lot. Oh, Jeezy! Almost gets him. I told you guys, there's just gonna be no killing in the bottom lane. Don't worry about it. No one's gonna die. I said the fool 10 seconds before death happens. Yeah, but and how's the CS? Oof, only 4 CS for Nefrit. That is crazy. Whereas 4-3 is 12-1. All right, laning phase. Gotta say, the side lane is looking very tasty for Zero Tenacity right now. Pretty happy with how things are going. Mid lane, though, it is as we said, right? The Tiny with the tree grab. You can't really harass him as a puck. Like, look at this. He's just standing the curve. Like, I really could not give less of a damn, bro. He's got 6 denies. For a second, I looked at him in the Bristleback and confused him. And he's got 6 denies. He has a lot of CS. This is the lane I expect Zero Tenacity to really suffer with. And Mirage on the puck has not had the best record recently, you know? He's incredible. Of course, he's an incredible player. I know this, but you know, not really doing too well so far. All right, that's some decent harass though. That's some solid harass coming out of the mid lane. As bottom, Nefrit is recovering a little bit here. I say, sorry, Nestsphere, not Nefrit. There's too many similar names. There's Nestsphere and Nestfrit, and then there's Queasy and Jeezy. And it's like they knew I was coming. They're like, let's give the bald caster all the hard games. Luna, Lena, who can tell the difference? But bottom so far, well, not bad for Nefrit. And Nefrit is, you know, that pseudo core style of player. He is going to go for the Helm of the Dominator, classic. It's what you have to build on Lycan. Although, guys, remember, Helm of the Dominator was nerfed this patch. It now has a 50 mana cost. That you don't like. It limits the speed. Used to be 380, now it's 370, so the creeps are slightly slower. And you cannot dominate a creep if your dominated creep right now just took damage in the last 3 seconds. Kind of like how you cannot resummon the Lone Druid Bear if it was just attacked. So very big positives, you know. I like it. I think we should nerf Helm of the Dominator even more. Oh, Alberca, good bushwhack. I think this chase is likely over. Did 4-3 take any goose stacks? Not yet. He might take one at level 4. As yeah, top lane is the hardest for Runa team, and while bottom is very much an even game. Nice recovered by Nestsphere. And again, a lot of it goes to H Duo or till the end. Who? This Jakiro. I've always seen Duo. Jeezy taking quite a lot of hits. Jeezy could die. Oh, nice use of the magic wand. Nestsphere walks in. The refraction charge is keeping him alive. Would have been scary with the little shredder and the tower hits on top. So, bottom lane continues to be this pretty high intensity lane, but no one is dying. No one's making sort of these big mistakes. As mid lane is also equalized. Look at that. Mirage has caught up to Nikki Cool very nicely. Now, this is something that tends to happen in this matchup just because as the magic damage of the puck goes up, he can secure last hits much easier. Whereas earlier on, the magic damage is like what, like 70 or 80 on his spells, and Nikki Cool can deny a lot with his tree grabs. There's Jeezy. Being chased, easy. There's the dual breath. No, Cookie, he's dead. He's even left. Nestor's like, nah, I'll let you. And a Sephiroth, of course I respond, but there's a 5-minute delay, so it does take a little bit of time for us to catch up. It's sad, but that's what we have to do to make sure the players are on the straight and narrow. Runa's team starts off with a big kill, and Nesphere needs it because he is quite behind 4-2-3. What are we looking at in terms of item builds here? Oh, there we go. Nice toss. And he was able to get a shield ruin. Can they get anything? I do not believe that H2O has an ice path. I think H2O might be in a lot of trouble. H2O is dead. There is a coil here. Ooh, good Cookie. Unfortunately, facing the wrong direction. And looks like Suh is taking a bit of damage. Oh, in the end, shield ruin is taken by Nikki Cool, but they still get a kill on H2O. Which evens up the kill score with 1-1 right now. As Mirage! Oh no, Mirage! That's a little unfortunate. I'm surprised how far ahead of the Tiny he is in this matchup. Certain people who have listened to me about Runa team will be like, man, this guy said that the puck would lose. And I'm like, yes, I did say that. I did. But so alright, surprising result so far from the laning phase. I didn't think that we would end the laning phase with this sort of net worth on the heroes. As Jeezy is able to take his Shrine of Wisdom, and I think Queasy is gonna take. There you go, Queasy and Jeezy. Nice shallow grave. Will it be enough to get access? Not enough. The dual breath. Is it level 1? Ah, well, it's more than enough to get the kill. H2O is gonna lose his life. I think you're kind of okay if you're the Jakira. Looks like he was the only one in experience, which is 5.5, by the way, because of that. The Dazzle's actually 5.25, but GZ on the snap is only 4.5, so it's a nice bit of EXP. Runa, is that how it's pronounced, or is it Runa? Maybe it's Runa. Oh man, if I'm pronouncing it wrong, thank you for letting me know. I hail. And he'll be like, you're pronouncing my name wrong too. GZ getting those stacks off. How much stacks do they have in the triangle? That's the only one. He realized he was too far away to get the ancient, so he just makes that one. Oh, look at the radiant though. The radiant triangle is big and like nice and juicy there for stacks. If you guys are wondering, stacking has been nerfed this patch. And now, if you're wondering how is it, if you read, you weren't sure. So basically, let's say I stack a camp. The second camp only gives you 85% of the value that it should. That's the stack penalty. And now the stack penalty is 20%, went from 15 to 20. Now, I'm not sure if that's like the third one is another 20 or it stays at 80, but it's a big penalty for sure. I think it's actually cumulative. That means it adds up. Or cumulative, however that's pronounced. All right. Now it's in net worth, extremely even, but there's going to be movement here from Tenacity. There are 4 people around. They would if they can see Nesphere. Oh, Nesphere, the big bad wolf is here. He's going to take a bite out of you. Is anyone TPing in? Yes, the Nikki Cool's coming. Did they get a kill on Nesphere? Nesphere looks like he's going to fall. The Cookie gets it in the end. Nikki Cool cancels the TP. He's like, nah, buddy, you're done. Queasy running through the trees, walks through the water. They spot him out. I don't think they can cancel this though. So he should be fine. He's mixed out. Whoa. Oh, really? He's just going back to farm. He's not actually going back to chase the squirrel. He'll never get it as a bristleback, unfortunately. Alright, so what we're looking at for Nikki Cool, looks like it's going to be this magic build for now. And now he's got that soul ring. Probably blink. We'll see after that what he's gonna get. Beastmaster is rushing straight up Ag Scepter. Interesting. Okay. That's not something we've seen for a while. Back to the old Ags build. Whereas, like in Windshield Helm of the Overlord, they take the bomb tier 1. And Bristleback, unusual, starting off with the Lotus Orb. No Ags, no, Sanjin, Yasha, Stat, Iron Vanguard, I've seen it as well. He's like, no, I want Lotus Orb. Lotus Orb, this game, you can reflect the roar, and you can remove the slow from, like, the dual breath impact. But I don't know what else you can do. Return Acorn Shot, maybe? Double toss? A lot of these seem kind of like meh to rush a Lotus Orb for, but he's the pro. He knows what he's doing. Still, I'm slightly, very slightly, of course, questioning Lotus Orb first on the Bristleback in a game like this. Runa, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, is waiting for someone to step out of line. Come on, Zero Tenacity. Oh, it's the big boy. 4, 2, 3. What are you doing? There's the broken. But the heals are there. They don't really come. Oh, the Dream Coil. It was a mirage, people. It was a mirage. We thought it was gonna land the Dream Coil, but he didn't. Oh no. Still, nothing really too big happening. That a couple of spells being thrown. I'm surprised they didn't commit more on Runa team, but when they saw the Dazzle, they're like, yeah, we're not, we're gonna bring him down to 0. Then he's gonna get a Shallow Grave, and then we're still gonna kill him after. Meanwhile, Nefrit, lowest net worth. The supports are fairly close to each other. What does the win percentage say? And this looks like a very farm-heavy game. The win percentage says it favors Zero Tenacity 73%. I find that to be 73%. That seems kind of wild to me. I don't know. All right, Nikki, cool. Yep, it's gonna be Blink first. Once he has that, he'll probably jump the Dazzle, the Puck, and the Snap. Get those, I would say, easy kills. We'll get those kills going. As Edge Duo, what is that skill build? What is that? Maxing the Ice Path. I like a lot. Meanwhile, Nefret. Oh, interesting. Coil from the low ground to the high ground. They want it. They want it, and they bring him down. All right, till the end is gone. What are they looking for here? Just gonna be the tower after. This is something that they can do on Zirtnest. They are the faster draft. If they want to go, if they want to play, who's coming here is gonna be the Hoodwink, Queasy. Can he land anything? Oh, they just clear out all the creeps in like half a second. Huh. Yeah, Zero Tenacity, we didn't mention it, but of the two teams, they're a bit faster with this draft thanks to the Lycan Helm of the Overlord. But it's not like a super amazing pushing lineup, It's like decent. I'd say the other side later on becomes a little bit better. Tiny, Jakiro, Beastmaster, TA, all of these are very, very solid against buildings. So, yeah, no, I don't think that Zero Tenacity is going to be playing ultra fast. Telling someone, I'm casting! Leave me alone! I'm busy doing something very important right now. Alright, Lotus Orb is finished on Bristleback. Very big commitment for 4-2-3. We'll see what he's going to be able to actually do with it. It can remove the silence from the TA traps with the shards. We'll see if that's actually going to be happening or not. Ooh, it takes the attack speed talent. Alright. I think he's going for the Sanji and Nyasha after, which is very nice in a game like this where there's going to be like a lot of status effects. Some of them unblockable, such as the Primal Roar. So you're like, alright, I got roared, but so what? It's not going to last that long. It's tiny. Alright, this is going to be Nikhil Cool's first big power spike with this Blink. Who is he going to be able to catch? I'm fairly sure he revealed it already. Ooh. But Blink on cooldown. A little bit here. Unable to really go for him. Just making sure yeah, you can see it. Like Fortnite is he's kind of itching for a fight. He's the highest net worth hero. He's ready to go. The problem is that Nefrit is just a little bit behind on the Lycan right now. Where's Puck going for that Blink? I've been seeing one interesting player used to buy what was it called, Aeon Discount Puck. Oh, like, that's pretty cool. That's pretty interesting. See, oh, the roar comes out. Okay, the Bushwhack lands. Oh, the damage is almost there. Jeez. Again, they don't seem to be very committed on Runa team. Nikki Cool does catch GZ though on the back line. Oh, the mid lane. There you go. I was like, I can't see his icon. It was hidden by the Jakiro. But Alberca, this is twice I feel like where he pokes when he could have gone a little bit more. Either way, Zirtnest is like, alright, we know Primal Roar is used, we're just gonna take a tower. Losing GZ is annoying, but I think that they seem very fine with this. As 4-3 just buys a belt of giant strength and then goes straight for the shard, feeling like he could use a little bit more offensive output for the team. Cool, cool, cool. Till the end, maxes out that ice path. 200 damage when you use the second one. It's pretty insane. And Hoodwink is going to go for... I'm going to check again because I'm pretty sure Hoodwink did get the boomerang got... Yes. The spell amp used to be 25, now it's 20%, which is a pretty big deal. That's 20% of the value of the shard being gone. Or at least of the spell amp part of it. Oh, 4-3. Let's call a bit. They have a coil. As Runa, they are being pushed back slightly. You can see, right? All the lanes are past the river. It's not a big deal, to be fair, but it's something to be wary. As we mentioned, Runa team, Tenacity can push quite fast in the early game stage. And they're going to go for Mr. Roshan here. 4-4 is the kill score, though. This is on the lower side of the kill games we watch. Okay. Just waiting for this. Quite a bit of minus armor on this team with the goo and the little shredder, right? Now they're gonna be able to get it. No real contestation from Runa team. They're saying, guys, this is not our fight just yet. Let's give it to them. Mirage picks up. Good person to take it. TA has got a Deso and a Dragon Lance, so decent amount of damage and stats, but once that blink in about 1,200 gold. Not feeling too confident fighting without. Tiny's got 2,400 gold. He hasn't bought anything with it yet. I'll be interested to see what he considers. And Beastmaster working towards the BKB now that he's got the Ags. Alright, I'll let you guys play Caster for a second. Tell me, what do you think Tiny will buy after Blink Dagger? He was a mid-Tiny. He's got 2,500 gold. We'll let you guys guess. The winner gets a... Oh, look at that! The roar gets reflected. There's why you have the Lotus Orb. Which lands. So does the ultimate. And that's a dead 4-2-3. Just melted. Oh my lord. Now they're gonna go. I see the coil breaks. Brooks on 2. Who can they get? They're going for Alberca first. The easier kill. They bring him down. Now can you bring down the Tiny as well? He's a tanky boy. But they are chewing through that rock like it's nothing. They bring 2 cores for the price of the Bristleback. This was without the Snapfire even being there. Insane. Good damage. What does Nefert have? He's just got Helm of the Overlord. That's all he has. And he does insane damage like that. Alright. But this is going to be possibly the first tier 2 dropping. Doesn't look like it's gonna be. They are gonna get Mirage stunned. But should be able to make it out of there. And even if he was caught, he still has the Aegis. Look at him. I love those Illusion on bends that they can do. Like, so good. He's going for Parasma right after. So, sticking all in on the damage here. Again, honestly, seeing how good Aeon Disc is on Puck, I feel like it is the best build. You know, you go Aeon Disc on this hero early after the blink and Witchblade, and suddenly you have like this nice get out jail free cards. Now, Nesphere has had a very good game so far. His highest net worth on this TA. Oh, Alberca. The roar comes out. Alberca should be able to make it out just fine. Did not want to be coiled. That was kind of a risky thing because roar range is very much well within Dream Coil, but I guess he's like, nah, there's no way he's gonna coil me if I go and roar him. Smokes up from Runa. Can they find Nefret? Nefret. Oh, they got him. Oh, they really. Oh, dear God. Just tell me how you really feel about him, bros. Destroys the poor guy. Also, first stack of the Deso for the TA. Nile. Mirage. Pushing out those lanes here. They haven't taken a tier 2 tower just yet for Zero Nasty. I think they have a tier 1 top still standing, but they might be losing it in a second or two here. As they're going to defend, trying to catch someone on the back line. Tower does fall till the end, gets in the end. I liked when his name was Edge Duo. I felt like that was an easier name to work with. And he just takes the Twin Gate bottom. Runa team, or Runa, they are leading Zero Tenacity across a nice merry chase. You know, they're like, come, yes, we're gonna take this objectives. By the time Zutnas is there, the objective is gone, and Runa team has all managed to make it out. Some very nice movements, but that's a good one. What do you want? Snapfire or Dazzle? Who's gonna beat goes to Jeezy. When you cookie someone, you leave a glob. If this goes late, I think Runa team is going to be hard to deal with. I believe the same thing. My prediction is that Runa team is going to take it. But gotta say, Tenacity has been playing this much better than I thought. Obviously, this is a professional team. They've got some pretty impressive names on it. But I thought that Runa team, with the way that they've been playing in all these qualifiers, would just not walk over. I'll never say that, but eventually win somewhat convincingly. But this has been a Zero Tenacity game so far. Now, what does a Snapfire have? Jeezy's at. Oh yeah, he just got the shard. And he's working towards a Solar Crest. Very solid Solar Crest game for both sides. Oh, Nikki, cool. Steals the Shrine of Wisdom. Out of all the things that happened, I think this has been the biggest win for Runa. Is stealing the enemy Shrine of Wisdom. But this tier 2 could fall here. It'll be, oh dear, edge duo, buddy. That puts a head out of line and loses his life. He's got buyback, but he's going to be up in 35 seconds. Solid bushwhack. Boomerang comes out, decent damage. But this pain train, it's pulling the station. It ain't going home. As I say that, they say, let's just go home, guys. Come on. I gotta be. Ah, no! We're turning back again. No, we're going home. We're going home. That's fine. Look at how big the icons. Do you guys see the Ruin icon in the minimap? That is the biggest Invis Ruin icon I've ever seen. Like, it is huge. G-set. Sorry, you just have to throw that in. Now, Nesphere does have a BKB, and one nice thing for him is that Zero Tenacity has nothing that deals with BKB. What's your BKB? Coil, Cookie, Kisses, nothing. None of it matters. So I like this quite a bit. Nesphere seems to feel like something's in there. Like, I think one of them someone may have walked in the trap, and there you go. Nesphere definitely has walked in the trap. And he's like, all right. He's out. Don't want to be here. This is way too scary. Snapfire. We're going to be catching Nesphere. Needs to be careful, buddy. As, oh, good blink. Of course, he does have a BKB, so he could just keep walking. So, getting controlled and killed here. Activates the BKB on Alberca, going for 4-2-3. And just not enough in the tank, but they do bring down Jeezy. Alberca. Are they really going to go for him? Coil comes out, but oh, nice kill there by Mirage, but he loses his life. Not sure that's worth it, especially if you can get this one. 4-3 would be the biggest kill they can get, and they do. Runa team, they lose their Beastmaster, but they get 4 in return. Ah, dear. Just when we praised them. That was pretty greedy of Mirage to go in for the Beastmaster kill. They get it, yes, but he loses his life because all his spells were up. And then the Bristleback follows suit. Zero Tenacity, a bit on the back foot right now because your Lycan who went for him of the overall is starting to fall off a little bit. What's he got? He is working towards, I think, an Assault Crest. By the way, he's got that 2 Sages mask thing, which is crazy. Oh, and look at that. Lycan Ags upgrade wants to bite the Bristleback and send him forward. Zenon said Zanti should finish by 2nd or 3rd Roche or they're cooked. I agree completely. I do not believe that their draft is as good late game as Runa team. And I also feel like they're probably a bit of a weaker team, so playing in that faster pace helps you out. And Tiny, he's got a very interesting build. With an Echo Saber crit, that's normal, I'm seeing that. A Ghost Scepter, though, on Tiny. I suppose, though, against, like, the Lycan and the Bristleback, they're almost all physical damage anyway, so you're like, well, Ghost is pretty good. Nikki Cool, very interesting build. It's actually just a physical build with a Ghost Scepter on top, to be fair. But that is still interesting. Alright, we're on to the smoke on smoke action. Smoke breaks, Nikki Cool. Mirage is also who's gonna catch who though? They might be able to get the scrolls. Queasy trying to use his ultimate to get some distance off. The kisses are there, but I don't know if they see him. Alright, and Queasy, the last kiss, the wolf! Bite the squirrel, bite him in the nuts! Oh wait, it's a girl. Nice jump there. Dude, makes it all out. They do get till the end though. So Tenacity, a successful, you can say, smoke break. Now, it is going to be some time before Roshan comes up, so while that was just a kill and nothing else. Ow! Barrage. What a jaunt. No, sorry, what a phase shift. The jaunt is the one-way jump. Alright, Parasma finished on the puck. Looks like he's going to be working towards that Octarine core right after. Brigand's Blade on the puck as well. Alright, pretty cool. Alright, let's look at some of the items here. Daedalus coming out on the TA. Already has the crit, I believe. Just stop moving! Alright, there he goes. Gets delivered. Tiny working towards the BKB. Runa, reminder guys, you cannot use BKB and Ghost Scepter at the same time. If you are wondering, well, what happens if I do it, Tomo? What happens? The Ghost Scepter effects are removed or paused or whatever you want to call it until the BKB runs out. And if the BKB duration is longer than the Ghost form or Ethereal form, you get no benefits. I was playing with a Necrophos today. I was like, don't buy BKB. No, I was like, no, I told him, don't use BKB with your Ghost Run. Of course, he used Ghost Run BKB same time every time as Mirage. Goes out, assault Dreamcoil. Can they get the kill here? Looks like this is Nicky Cool dying. Oh, the grave is good. Dreamcoil actually still alive. Nicky Cool, nope. The nice Scarab Blast from the end. Mirage, although they had, he is also going to be the source of trade amidst. Nefrit, oh, the doggy's down, but can you get the Bristleback with him? 2 cores lost on Tenacity. It looks like till the end, he does have an ice path, but wasn't sure exactly where to go with it. Holy moly, Nestor solo kills Sir. I think he might have used one of those trap silences to get it. Either way, that's a 3-for-1. Runa team also, they're saying, you know, they have the TA. They know exactly when Roche is going to respawn. They're just going to go for it. Why am I solo casting Otomo? Because CCT only has dual casting starting at the playoff. And if there's anything wrong with my solo casting, let me know. I'm always the analyst, so solo casting is definitely harder for an analyst than play-by-play, because you know people care about the action a lot more. Well, a lot of them do. So if there's anything I can do to get better, please let me know. Ooh, greedy on the Jakiro, very nice. Is it that it's level 2 greedy as well? 100 GP. If you're Jakiro, honestly, you can stay with this for the end of the game. Mana drought greedy. He's working towards a mech, has a solar crest. He's gonna be shooting up in net worth soon. Beastmaster is working towards a Shiva's god, and he's got the low Whisper of Dread. So a lot of extra magic damage from that Shiva Whisper combination. And Hoodwink is just Glimmer Cape into an Hex. I didn't see the Hex coming, I gotta say. Hex is kind of crazy. Alright, I think those are the big items on the rating side. What about Dire? What are we working with Dire? This Dazzle is very poor. Let's go with that. I want to say very cheap, then I realized that had a different meaning. He's very poor, this Dazzle. He does have Greedy though, so I expect some items to start rolling in for him eventually. Octarine almost finished on the puck, only about 600 gold from it. Snapfire has Greedy Whisper of Dread, so these kisses can do a huge amount of damage for Jeezy. As all till the end did not go out too far. And Bristleback's got Glimmer, Lotus, and Sanji. Very defensive items for Bristleback, I must say. He's really relying on Nefrit's Ags to sort of boost him into the late game. I feel like this is a very bold choice by Fortune. Glimmer, Lotus, with an Ags from a Lycan. It's not standard, you know? It is decent armor, I suppose. Lotus is what, 10 armor? That's kind of good. I'll let the viewers decide how they feel about this Bristleback item build, as Beastmaster has finished up the Shivas, Whisper of Dread. How much extra damage is that gonna be exactly? Oh, I'm hearing traps going on. Though 10% from magic because of the Whisper of Dread, and you do another what 15%. That's a lot. That is a lot. It's more than 25, by the way, because it's like multiplicative. English not my first language. Squeezy, do they spot him out? I think they do now. Oh, he jumps, but from the wolf to the, I guess, pig is what the bristleback is. As Nesfer is getting a few hits in. Bristleback is a pig, right? I'm fairly sure. Oh, Nekiko jumps in, but doesn't do a whole lot of damage to the dog. Unfortunately, Suh is just dead. Yes, he is. Not able to get that Shallow Grave off. Solid core, but everyone just BKBs and walks off as 4-2-3. Nice move by Jeezy. I think that was a force. I was suddenly move, or a Cookie moves him away, but Jeezy loses his life as well. Oi, still bought back, but I think the fight's over there, buddy. And that was a force staff. I was like, he didn't jump. It's definitely a force staff. Oh, it's going pear-shaped, as the British say. You know, despite everything, Gaben still gives Zero Tenacity a 52% chance to win. What kind of crack? I mean, what's Gaben doing on this new yacht? The win percentages for a long time, if you cast, you see them a lot, have been very funky. You know, I feel like for the last maybe 2 months, every time I look at the win percentage, I almost always disagree with it, or think it's on the right side, but very downplayed. Zero Tenacity 52% to win in this situation. 52. It's still 52, by the way. Not like it changed after that fight. Crazy. I'll never get why BB Carey builds Lotus. I thought that was shocking as well. And I can understand if there's a lot of things you want to reflect, but you're up against like War, and that's kind of it, right? You can remove Dual Breath. The toss is kind of weird when you put on Lotus Orb. Maybe the TA silence from her shard, but pretty much everything in this game doesn't care about Lotus Orb, right? Ice Path, Avalanche, Axes, all the right clicks, Bushwhack. Like, why does he want Lotus Orb so badly? All right. Aghanim Scepter finished on the Lycan. Boys and girls, if they are here. This is gonna be the last power spike for Zero Tenacity that I feel like is actually relevant. We bite the Bristleback, we send him forward. Is it gonna be what's gonna happen to him? We'll find out. You basically can put 4,000 gold value on Bristleback's net worth, and he's still gonna be behind Nesphere, which is crazy to think about. Oh, look at that. Going for the TA. TA's got, I think there's triple BKB on the Runa course, by the way. So until Puck hits 25, Puck is 19. So 25 is a long way off. We're not saying 25 for like another, let's say, 10 minutes. So for 10 minutes, this triple BKB is going to run havoc because you got nothing that pierces it. Oh dear. How are you going to deal with it? Snap. A little shredder there as Nesphere goes up, smacks the tower, brings it down. 15,000 gold here for Runa, and they're getting very. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's just. Oh no, that's not just a creep. That's different. No buyback. So, okay, gets the Shallow Grave off. He's being careful this time. They throw out the Dream Claw, but did they even use the BKB on the TA? They did not. That was just. Oh, the pause. The pause. Guys, I think we give up now. Sorry, lagged? Okay, let's just hope it's a lag. Alright, G. Here we go. G is called. Let's see how it's gonna go. Again, no BKB was actually. Oh no, they throw him again! Oh no, another one. The kisses are there, but mamma mia, they do nothing here. As they also bring down. They bring down everyone! GG's called. There you go. I feel like that pause was a bit of a GG call. We didn't even see the wolf form on the Bristleback. As in the end, Runa team, as we mentioned, coming in a bit of the favorites with a superior draft. Zero Tenacity, I liked when they were playing fast. They got the Helm of the Overlord. They were like, all right, let's take some creeps. And they got like 5 of our towers. And I thought that was something. And unfortunately, the item builds were a bit weird. I want to see like an Aeon Disc on the Puck. The Bristleback had no damage. Lotus Glimmer is interesting. That was a choice. And of course, Lycan, he went for a Soul Curse, but then you have Aghanims. He never gets the Aghanims. They weren't killing people. So overall, I just wasn't really feeling Zero Nasty's late third game decisions. But that's game one. We're gonna go for a short break, 10 minutes or so, and then we're gonna come back with game two between Runa team as well as Zero Nasty. We'll see you in just a bit.
Guys, bottom up.
I like the team of the other one as well. It's kind of like two R's, but it's actually an R in the team. It's kind of cool. The colors are pretty nice. I don't know. I like the logos of both teams. I gotta say, the logos of both teams are pretty solid. And if you guys go to the game, they actually have the full thing uploaded nicely, not that half image crop thing. Runa team, they have theirs on like this nice heal background. But Zero Tenacity, they have remake heroes on there. Okay, I'm gonna go with Zero Tenacity. I think their logo's actually better. I think their logo's actually better, but it's close. It's close. I'll let you guys decide. As Zero Tenacity, this ban phase is finally they're like better. They're like, bro, we're better now. What do you want to get rid of? They get rid of the Beastmaster. That's Alberca's hero gone. They take the Marcy. Hmm. Now, I would say Marcy for a while. This year was getting banned in almost every game and every tournament I was casting, whether it's Streamly qualifiers. What else did I cast? Holy shit, I haven't been working much, have I? Oh, Blast Slam. So yeah, a lot of teams have been sort of drifting away from it, but they go for the Earthshaker. This is more likely I want to say it's Nikki Cool's hero, but Earthshaker, both Nikki Cool's played a lot in this last month. Same thing with Alberca. And Alberca's unbeaten with it in this 6 out of 6. So what did Marcy receive changes? She did. Oh, the bonus attack speed from Unleash is reduced. I don't know why I did this. Um, it seems very minimal. Like I feel like you're still gonna get your combo off the same amount. If anyone plays Marcy a lot or disagrees, let me know because it seems very similar to me. Now they banned the Shadow Demon, which means they might be picking a hero like a Morphling. Possibly 423 or more likely a Terrorblade. 423's most played hero the last month has been the Terrorblade, and of course Shadow Demon's like Terrorblade. Ooh, delicious. Another hero that they could be picking is an Anti-Mage. Anti-Mage does not like the Shadow Demon. You guys are like, why, Atomo? Why? It's because when you make those illusions, they come out with mana break. Now, a nice trick you can do if you are doing that, if you are playing the Anti-Mage, is just don't take mana break early. Put like 1 point or whatever you want in Blink, 1 point to your magic resistance, save your other skill points. Don't even use them. You can put them in stats or more Blink or whatever you want to do, but don't put in mana break. And then later on, once the lane phase is over and you're not seeing Shadow Demon, max out them. Ban the Pugna as well, and Chen, ban out the Disruptor. And the Chen comes out from Runa team. Oi, oi, oi. This is till the end second most played hero this month, and it's a pushing hero. You know, it's probably the best pushing hero in Dota right now. Very scary. Now, if you are on Zero Tenacity, you start thinking, yeah, yo guys, what's our wave clear? What are we working with here? I like the idea of maybe going for. I was gonna say Warlock. I wanted to say Warlock. I was like, Warlock would be pretty solid. Do you want to go back for the Snapfire? It's not bad. But then you expose what the Marcy is, right? It could be the Marcy 4. So maybe we'll table that. Let's table that discussion for now. I want to see something like an Underlord, or I think a Bristleback, or some sort of offlane hero, or the mid. But I think offlane would be best. And they go for a Phoenix. Unusual. This was not how I was thinking about it. This kind of shows that it's very likely going to be that Marcy core, not sure which one, and it's going to be the 4 Phoenix. Could be Phoenix core. We've seen Whisper. I think he did that for Heroic at TI. Looked really good. I personally find that the Phoenix core is a little bit flimsy most of the time, but it can work. All right. Now Snapfire is in the pool. If Runa team wants it, Queasy's most played hero is the Snap. Seems very simple. Just go for the Snap. There you go. Easy peasy. No problems there. All right. If you take... Thing is, I think you should take your carry right now. Take something like a Templar... up against a Slardar in the lane, I would not want an anti-mage. I know they banned the Shadow Demons, and it could be like that protection. All right, they banned the Ursa. Lifesteal's in the pool. Gyro's in the pool. Come on, one of these two would be good. Unless you're gonna pick an offlane, in which case, it's not my fault. I feel like Marcy offlane is pretty solid. The man offlane, I would like something like an Underlord, but I think Gyro is the best pick. Deals fairly, like, it's very tanky. You can go for, like, you can get that Satanic and Ag, so you still shoot even if you're disabled, and there's no break on the enemy side. Deal with all those Chen summons with that flat can. Gyro feels the best. Lifestealer feels really good as well. Sven is okay, I suppose, but I feel like he's a little bit more kiteable than the two I mentioned earlier. I mean, Lifesteal's pretty kiteable too, to be fair. Come on, what are we working with here on Zero Tenacity side? I'm just gonna go read other people's messages because they're so nice and kind. What do you want? 15 seconds. They're taking their sweet time on this one. Who is it gonna be? Do not take anti-mage. Do not go for anti. They go for oh. Well, that's different. A good pipe mage slayer builder. Okay, all right. Odd. I'll say odd. Okay. All right. On the other side, odd. What do we want for Nesphere? Do you want to go back for the Templar Assassin? I mean, I think Templar Assassin is actually okay in this one. Gyro's fine for a Runa team, but I think you can just go back. Dragon Knight's okay. Lifesteal's fine. Runa team, because they're facing such a weird group of heroes, there's no really bad pick. There's no super solid, amazing pick as well either, right? Like, they go for the Lifesteal. It's fine. He deals well with the egg. Although there is a lot of BKB piercing stuff on the other side. It's going to be the 4-2-3, so it's going to be the carry. Marcy, I find that's very unusual, but I am looking forward to it. So, it's going to be Marcy and Warlock in the lane. That's not super amazing as a killing duo, They're going to be up against a Snapfire and a Slaughter. Now, that's scary. Runa's team is crazy powerful. Slaughter or Snap, that's worrisome. Mid lane, it is going to be the Earthshaker versus the Quap. I feel like that's kind of a wash. Both will farm. Earthshaker has been nerfed. So, but the harass from the Quap is pretty solid. Like, it's much better than a Puck. So I feel like I might go with Mirage on this one. The other lane is going to be the Lifestealer and the Lifestealer and the Chen versus the Tidehunter and the Phoenix. Doesn't seem like there's going to be a whole lot of kills in that particular lane. I think that the scariest lane is going to be top with the Snap and Slaughter. That is something you have to be worried about. By the way, till the end, he has taken Satyr Convert. This is pretty insane. Now, if you guys wondering what does that mean, they oftentimes, if you're Chen, they get a Satyr, they send it mid, and they burn the mana of the enemy mid laner. It is pretty insane to watch, honestly. So I hope he does it this match as well. GZ took Dying Light. There has been some love for the other facet, the Sunspot. I believe it's called Sunspot, which I like. I like Sunspot. Dying Light is good for the lane, though, for sure, and helps you farm, whereas Sunspot makes your Sunray much better later on. Overall, I've talked a lot, and I'm sure some people are out there. Well, Mr. Caster, where do I put my money, sir? Put it on Runa team. I think that's the safest option. The draft feels pretty solid from both sides. This is a better draft than the previous one, but Runa team is, they played much superior in the first game, and I don't think that what they have in Zero Tenacity is enough. Here's the problem for Zero Tenacity. It's one big issue that they have to worry about. Marcy is kind of a tempo hero if you play as a core. She's not too amazing in that late game. We're going to go into the game right now. She can be, of course. I mean, any hero with farm looks good, but I don't think she really matches up to a Lifestealer insanely well. I mean, she's kind of a slower farmer. She needs to keep getting kills. If she falls behind, the game's kind of over in the carry-to-carry matchup. As Alberca saying, green Kez soon. I don't know what that means. I thought it's like, yeah. Oh, maybe green because he's the green color and they'll pick Kez for him next game. We'll see how it's going to work out. Facets are all that you expect. I think I mentioned is this Krill Eater on the Tide Hunter. So he starts off very tiny and cute, but becomes huge. Oh, I'll give you guys a very interesting, to me at least, bit of trivia.
30 seconds.
Krill
to
Eater
battle.
is the only fast in Dota 2 that changes its name as you level up. So as time levels up, we will put our mouse on Krill Eater. Sorry. See, like right now it's Nanoplankton Eater because it's, you know, the tiniest thing in the ocean you could eat. So tiny. All right. What we're looking at in terms of level 1 fighting. Pretty sure. I feel like Runa takes it level 1. Might need to be a little bit careful. There you go. Till the end, already sending a little mana burn as well. It's going to be 3 for 1 for Runa again. Now, to be fair, in game 1, they didn't take 3. They took 2, but denied the third one. This time, this means it's an even better start than game 1. Oy, oy, oy. Someone told me once I talk too fast. I'm trying to slow that down. Someone also said I talk like this, like ZQC, who I never even watched, but I think I know what he looks like. All right, top lane. Scary, scary lane. Scary, scary lane. 4-2-3. He desperately needs a good laning phase. That's a bit of miscommunication right there. All right, some damage coming out. Heal a bit wasted, but yeah, there's a bit of damage coming out from the Shadow Word. Yeah, so this one, if 4-3's gotta make sure he has a good time. Oh, that's a deny. Because, as we mentioned, this is a tempo hero. He is going for the Helm of the Dominator. It's kind of a standard item for the Marcy, no matter what. Just gives you that creep you can always jump off as. Nice block there by Queasy. How's mid lane looking? Yeah, Nicky Cool, I kind of feel like he's going to suffer against Mirage here. Does it level 2 a bit earlier, though. Mirage should get it with that creep. There you go. There's nothing to do. Oh, Nefrit! Interesting. Nefrit just dies level 1. He did take Anchor Smash. I am surprised with that. Very unexpected, as I didn't think the top lane would go for. Hey, wait a minute. Are we sure about the? Hey, guys, can we check if the things are correct? I believe that Runa team is Radiant and Tenacity is Dire. So I think the logos are switched, guys. As I mentioned, I believe in Runa team, which is the Radiant team, not the Dire. All right, we'll swap logos when we're ready. Don't worry about it. But yeah, mid lane should go very nicely for Mirage. No, that's XP per minute. No, we want to see last hits. Observer's like, this caster's demanding. He is causing me all sorts of trouble right now. But you know what? How many times have you seen XP per minute? You think they got this at ESL or PGL? No, they don't. We only have this sort of uniqueness. It's CCT, baby. As, yeah, Earthshaker, definitely much higher. Look at how poor this poor Snapfire. It's like, dude, walk into the XP range. It's okay. He won't be mad at you. I mean, he probably will, but we'll see. This Satyr is also annoying for Nefrit. You really can't spam Anchor Smash in this lane when you're going to be losing your mana. To be fair, it is based on intelligence. Tide Hunter, not the smartest guy. What's his int growth, actually? 1.7. Ooh. Poor Dumbo. Alright. Meanwhile, in the sphere, getting a little bit of slow right there. That sphere versus Nefrit. Jeezy, my boy. Jeezy! What in God? Jeezy! He didn't have a curse dive. Apparently, Jeezy. I am baffled by the 2 deaths in the bomb lane. This is not at all what I thought was going to happen. Like, you know, you look at it with the, you know, it's freaking Chen and Lifestealer. How do they kill a Phoenix Tide Hunter? Perhaps Zero Tenacity is, I don't know, slightly bothered by the previous game. Not sure.
Dire structures are fortified.
I have told production to change a certain thing because as much as I love showing XP per minute, I know that you guys, and to be fair, it's easier to tell what's happening if we can show the last hit as denies. However, it's not too far from what you expect out of reality, right? Like, you can tell, like, Mirage is probably having a really good time in the mid, you know, because Earthshaker's got a little bit less EXP. There we go. Thank you, Observer. As yeah, Mirage is giving Nikki Cool a bit of a hard time right now. Nefrit does he have any points in what's his face? Ah, yep, he's got the 2 points in that Kraken shield. Gonna help him quite a bit. There you go. And yes, thank you so much, production. You guys are awesome. Nesphere with a kill and an assist this early. Oh dear. Jeezy. Ooh, he's got the Harpy. Oh, the Harpy is super annoying. Chen gets the Harpy, he bzzz you a few times, and not fun. Especially for a hero like Phoenix, who tends to use a lot of his health anyway, just getting his spells off. As 4-3, 4-3 is having a good time. No matter how bad the bomb lane goes, as long as 4-3's CS is decent, you can snowball the game. Marcy and Quap running at you, very hard duo to deal with. These ladies can, they pack a punch. 1 sec, I'll be drinking water. Please don't. Nobody kill anyone, alright? Thank you. Feels like Alberca wants to get in trouble right now. Oh, there's the rebound. Gets him. But oh, the Shadow Word is on Alberca actually, and they get Nefrit again in the bottom lane. Jeezy. Okay, he's actually kind of slow though. Gets slowed before his Icarus dives. One more. There you go. Nesphere double kill for Mr. Nesphere. Double. Oh my. Okay. That's. By the way, that's another additional 20 health for the Lifestealer, because remember he gets that 10 every time he kills like an enemy hero. 1 from creeps, 10 from heroes. I think it goes up to 15 with the other facet, but I forgot what that one was. Everyone just picks Gore Storm at this point. Oh, okay. Wow. Oh, the net worth on the Tidehunter is not good, boys. It is not good, but very good if you listen to me when I was giving you my predictions early on. Now the reason that at least Nefrit is able to go ahead of H2O. And I suppose it's Tidehunter as long as... Oh, sir. Hello. Sir, there's going to be a cookie if he needs it. You see, nope. Queasy just shoots him down with that little shredder. Nothing little about that shredder, let me tell you. That is a juicy one. Okay. Slaughter going for power treads, I imagine. He's got that boots and gloves. You guys think Echo Saber needs to be a lot cheaper? I feel like even on heroes like Spirit Breaker, Slardar, most heroes who I think you could say is like, oh, this is pretty good on them because they have proccing abilities, even they don't buy Echo Saber. You just buy as damage items. Okay, Alberca. Just Southern Crush walks away. You know, as much as Nefrit has suffered bot, you can see that Nikki Cool is also really in the trenches right now against Mirage. 1,000 gold separating these Queen of Pain from the Earthshaker. Right now it's 900, but it's gonna be up to Mirage and 4-3 to sort of carry this early game. Not exactly words you want to say about your carry. So we'll see if they're up to the task. He went for the 3 points in the what's it called? Dagger. Alright, till the end. Sends the saves to help him secure it as oh well, shield ruin. Very unfortunate. It makes killing the Earthshaker nearly impossible. He's already very tanky. Your lineup isn't exactly super high damage. Now he gets this shield ruin. You're like, oh well, that blows. As ooh. Okay. Attempt on Queasy. Queasy's like, I'm not having it. I'm fine, bro. As 4-3, try to get some space going. Ooh, Courier. Good one. That's 250 gold for the whole team. I don't believe anything was on it, so you don't really delay anything. But if he was going to buy something, it's not going to be delivered for a while. He's going straight up Radiance, by the way, on Lifestealer. At one point, Nesphere was thinking about buying Bracers. And then he's like, well, why would I buy Bracers when I could just go straight up Radiance? So, and BXP was almost got scared. Yeah, me too. I was also like, what? Why they swap the thing? Oh, all right. Okay, 4-3. Going for it. Alberca's a very hard one, though. Is this going to be enough damage? It is enough damage. The problem is, a sign of speed. Look at him. Look at it, it's a fish.
structures
And
are
okay,
fortified.
the slow kind of the speed up ends. And can he get the kill on Queasy? Queasy TP out. Oi, oi, oi. Nice kill there from March. Oh, Alberca, you got a little. Okay, you might have gotten a little bit greedy there, Alberca, going back in, but the rebound does not land. Luckily for Alberca. That was. I would say he got greedy, but did not get punished for it because of the rebound missing. What do you attribute that, guys, to? Is it skill from Alberca? Did he dodge? I feel like he was standing still and 4-2-3 just kind of messed up. We can't say that in other matches, but yeah, that's how it looked like in my eyes. 1,000 gold ahead for Runa team. What is the win percentage saying, baby? It's saying 51-49. Okay. I don't know if I would go that far. Feels like Runa team is doing really well for themselves. But the Earthshaker is suffering. Are there any stacks they can take in the jungle? There is a double ancient, but that's about it. It's not a whole lot. And even though he's, by the way, even though he's suffering, he's got the exact same EXP as okay, Jeezy. Nice guy, Chris dive. Oh, he wanted to walk up an Echo. Would have been very. Actually does not have Echo available. He just. He must have used it a little bit earlier, right? I don't think he walked up and echoed the Jeezy. I didn't see that. Either way, Jeezy walks away. Very happy for him. Has that 2 points in Icarus dive, I believe, which is good. The damage, I think, doubles from level 1 to level 2 as go from 20 to 40. Better slow. Wow, the slow used to be so much better at early levels. Now it's only 10%. That's kind of garbage. But you do delay the laser getting levels. And laser is kind of a shit spell until level 2. Level 1 laser is garbage. If you guys are wondering, I mean Sunray. Level 2, pretty good. Yeah, level 1 rate laser is such a joke. Oh, what a bad spell. Oh, what a bad spell that one is. I should play more Phoenix. Phoenix is one of those heroes that you have a lot of fun when you play this guy. Alright. What are we looking at in terms of items? Lifestealer is very close to the radius. Less than 1,000 gold away from it. Earthshaker already has the blink. And Slardar is 1,400 gold. I think he's going straight up blink as well. On the other side, what the core is doing Nefrit, I think he's going Vlad's on the Titan. He's going to get the courier. Oh yeah, he gets the courier. He's also a Nautilus Eater. Whatever the hell a Nautilus is. Quap finishes the Blade Mail, going for the Kaya Sanj. Meanwhile, Marcy, I think she's going for the phase boost. Maybe the armlet after. We'll see. Still, this is not a very good pace for Zero Tenacity, as I would like to see them start taking towers and be a bit more aggressive. We'll see if that's going to be something they do. 3 bounties for Nikki Cool. Walks into the dive, gets them all. Next fear. They're just going to TP out. Like, what are you guys going to do? Wow, 3 bounties. How much was each bounty worth? 58. So that's 290 per bounty run for the whole team. That's insane. Oh, meanwhile, let's say 300. It's actually like 870 gold from those 3 bounties. Oh, and a miss. This one might be punishing for him. Alright, the rock comes out, but the kiss is already in the air. It doesn't matter. Oh no. That is a massive kill, by the way. Mirage is here. Okay, Mirage. Careful, buddy. There's an Echo Slam. Don't want to go too close to that big bull. Oh, okay. Very solid use of the egg, by the way. And the push from the Sonic Wave means that there's nothing that Queasy can do to sort of cancel. They get... Oh! Well done, Mr. Chen. TP's out to save. Oh, blinks out. You may live to regret that, Mirage. That was a risky blink. I love what Nestor is doing. He was in the sort of outside of vision. He's like, if he blinks, I'm going to rip him a new one. So they kill the Earthshaker, who is the least valuable of the core kills, but they lose the most important people on Zero Tenacity. They're tempo makers, both the Marcy as well as the Queen of Pain. A worrisome thing. Now you could say, well, Eternal. They didn't use Ravage. I'm like, yeah, it's true. They get Zero Tenacity, they still have got a shot in this game. This game's not over. But it's a much smaller window than they should have at this point of the game, is the scary part. Chip going for drums, huh? Okay.
Dire's middle
I'll
tower
tell you
is
something.
under
If you're playing a
attack.
position 5 and you know how to play Chen, you should be winning 60% of your matches at whatever level
Radiant's
of
top
Dota you're
tower
playing.
is under
If
attack.
you know how to play Chen. As Slaughter's got that blink. Looking for some Mirage. Okay. Is it enough though? Oh, of course it is. Because the fissure comes out and Mirage is out. Meanwhile, ooh, Alberca. A bit Echo Slam. I think they could get Marcy here. It's a decent amount of damage. They have the Ravage, but it's nothing. You know, I mean, he was enraged, but Alberca hit the water. No, it's the shape of water. Oh, but the Fail Bombs gets him in the end. Still, it's a 3-for-1 overall trade. 4-for-1. Okay, when I said he hit nothing with the Ravage, first I'm not play by play, and secondly, I was kind of focusing on the fact that the lifesteal was raged. Either way, oh dear. Panther's going for a blink first. He's like, yo guys, this is not an aura build. I thought he was going for Vlad's, but he's like, nope. We are so far behind. I need to secure us a couple of good Ravages. And look at this. Look at Marcy's net worth. This is kind of been the biggest problem I have with the carry Marcy. Carry specifically. Is that you're not a good farming hero. Battle Fury is okay if you want to get it, but you often don't feel like you do. She's going for Armlet. If Marcy gets an Armlet and loses, like they have a big loss on Tenacity, the game's over. It's GG right then and there. Because he's going for the fighting build and you cannot lose with a fighting build. Says that
Dire's top tower is under
loses his life. Okay. Win percentage still 58 for only for Runa team. If I was okay, I am a caster. I was gonna say if I was casting this, I'm casting this. I would be like, this is like 70-80% as GZ! GZ! Oh, okay, GZ. I mean, you're gonna die anyway. But he just wasted the egg. For you guys wondering, why did he egg there if he was away from Nesphere? It's because the Radiance Burn would have killed him eventually. So he thought, if I egg, maybe they'll walk away. But no, no, they only have one word they know on Runa team, and that word is go. Just go, 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 kill, kill, kill. All right, Nefer's got a Blink Dagger, ladies and gentlemen. This could be the big one. This could be the eye that changes everything here. A Ravage with a Golem and a Phoenix Egg on top. That has a huge amount of lockdown. It can work. All right, no, you guys gotta believe, unless you bet for the other team. In which case, this is a tough one. All right, GZ walks in. Looks like he's not walking out though. An Echo Slam actually used. Just to ensure he doesn't go anywhere. Perhaps a bit much, but that's fine. All right, there we go. Smokes up, ladies and gentlemen. They can see the lifesteal's bottom, so this could be a big opening for them. They have the Warlock, they have the Rock, but they do not have the Phoenix. That's a scary one. Oh, okay, nice. Slow by the snap. Oh, they get 4-2-3. Oh, the tip is out. The tip is out. Oh, dear Lord. It's a disaster. It is a disaster. We are close to a Jaja call. We are very close to it. It all comes down to the next fight. I feel like if Never jumps in and he ravages and he hits no one, they'll just call it right there. I feel, obviously, these teams are much more mentally strong than I am, but we have seen stuff like that before. All right. Oh, looking at a Mirage. Mirage got that Kaya. Nice bit of Sonic Wave damage added. Actually, adds damage to all your spells, but the Sonic Wave Pure is the one you feel it off on the most. As the Ruin on Earthshaker. I hate that this thing's not called double damage anymore. I think that's unfair. They give us 20 years of double damage, and Icefrog just changes, and you're like, that's not. Come on, dude. Why? Why'd you do that? Double Blink on Runa team might make it hard for Nefert to catch them. You know, Blink Ravage is not exactly very quick, so a little scary. All right, there we go. Armlet on Marcy. But he is 3,000 gold ahead of the lifestealer. 3,000, ladies and gentlemen. And Nefrit is barely ahead of H Duo. Or till the end, whichever one you want to call them.
Radiant are scanning.
They're smoked up. Ooh, can they go on? Nice scan by the Radiant. They're like, they're not coming there. They have vision of the area, but obviously smokes don't care. Okay. solid. We're gonna go for the chin first. Oh, Barrage is just legs. Uses that Lotus off at the end, but still dies. As can they get something? Oh, they lose 2 cores. Alright. Oh god, it's a disaster. Okay, there you go. I said it. It's a G. There's no way with this draft that you have. Oh, 420. That you were gonna go. Like, you can't lose too many fights like that. This was gonna be a very convincing Runa team victory. The moment, like, the laning phase ended, I was like, "That's nasty. They're not ahead. They're a little behind. It's not so bad." But that Ravage that comes out, they can barely kill the Slardar. The bunch of Phoenix Knights that don't do anything. Marcy was so far behind the lifesteal. Like 4-3 was nowhere near what Nestsphere was getting. And you look at it, you're like, oh wait, why am I using both hands? You can use one hand. Oh, it's not good, not good. So it was all in on Runa.
This is the so we have Navi Junior. So in recent performance, if you see Navi Junior has 64% win rate, and the players are Carry 1100. Okay, GBC got offlaner this and then this. I have never heard their name. Sword Art Coach Lex. Their past history, past games. Let's see. Lost to 4 Pirates, won to Helmet, lost to B. Navi Junior is not performing that good. Oh, it won 2 matches pro. Okay, nice. Impossible. Okay, Five Tyler's performance looks okay. Not that good. And if we see for the Oxen Gaming, Poison. Okay, the rank wise they are dominant then. Uh, and if we see their past, they have no coach known as coach. Let's see the past games. Literally about an hour before the game starts. Okay, 2 wins. Oh, they have only 2 wins. Maps played 10 last year. 8 losses, 10 matches they have played, and only two of them have they won. Okay, okay, they have lost to Mouse, Level Up, Hello Submarine, Chain Dream League. So these were the current matches that Dream League happened right now. They lost to them. Fisher also they lost. Dream League also they lost to Mouse. RES and Chin Blast Slam also they lost. PGL Valache they won I think. Okay, with 2-0 score. Again they lost to this team. Okay, I think there's an auction game is out. I think so. PGL Valache also. So there. Let's see how they perform it. Let's see their picks. Okay, they have Timber and actually they never lost really bad. And now Junior. Let's see what did this they won. Okay, was it mid line? Okay, they picked I think so. Carry. Okay, I think so, guys. This is easy win for Navi Junior as per stats. If you see the stats, Navi Junior has they have 250 matches they have played. Very experienced team. Maxin is just a new team. They have only played 10 matches, so I think the coordination everything is also missing from their side. They have quite good ranking compared to the now junior team. If you see, take the overview. And they even have it. All Ukrainian people, Europe. So this is the matches past encounters. I think so. They don't have any. See, this is the stats you can see. Our junior has quite a bit good performing team. Head to head, I don't think so. They have head to head. Nothing found. So, winner will fight to Runa team and the loser will go to Zero Tenacity. Okay, these are the players. Okay, so if you see, I think so. This is for pose one. Okay, and Ukraine, Iran, maps one. Now Junior has maps one nine. This guy's has six. Okay, maps lost five and nine. Okay, they have 50. They have 54 and there is 50%. Okay, let's check for the pose two. And the players they pick Troll Gairu. Okay, these are good carries. Some different playstyle. Mid. These are mid heroes. I don't know. Pose two. Mid. Mid he plays this heroes. How come? Oh, child, let me. I'm really sorry for that. This is the guy. He's from Iran. Okay. As Buck Magnus Sand King. Okay. Half laner. Let's check the stats of half laner. Dawn, Brewmaster, Santa, Mars, okay, Tide, Magnus, Beast and Mars. Maps played 119. Quite an experienced guy on this team. Maps played 4700, maps 159, and this guy has win rate of 49%. So they were in different teams, okay. I think this guy was in our junior only. Soft support. Soft support. SK, this guy is also from Iran. He's from Ukraine. Maps played. This guy has 13 maps played and one. And this guy is 6. Okay, 50%. Okay. Soft support. He was 50% with this. Wins too. Okay, win. Loss. Both of them play below. Okay, below is common hero. Pugna next end. Ayo. Hard support. Let's go for hard support. Maps played 30 by this guy. Oxen game guy. And then Navi Junior goes 5, 11 matches. And these guys have so low maps played. Navi Junior. So they should have higher numbers. And now if you okay, this is analytics. So the map, this tournament will be starting in a few time. I think so. It will take a bit of time. Navi Junior is always high. Okay. Okay, guys. So let's wait for the match to start. Till then, we'll take a short break. I'll be back soon. I think so. It will take some time before the match starts.
like they were breaking a sweat, particularly in game 2. But now we're going to find out which each of these teams is going to face off. We're going to have our second match of the day, our second series is going to be Oxen versus Navi Junior. Let's look at the two lineups we're working with here. As interesting, I believe Oxen is an all-Iranian team, and that's going to be A9, Pastel, Kacho, Zeski, and Poison. Now, if I'm not mistaken, a couple of these players used to be on the Winter Bears roster. Pastel and Kacho. Well, I do like Pastel because he's quite a good trash talker, by the way. He is, he'll definitely tell people what he thinks about them in a pro match, not in like a pub. In the pro match, he'll tell you how I feel about you. I like that. But yeah, this is going to be, there's not much info about them. As I mentioned, I've seen them a little bit on Winter Bears for a couple of these players, but this is a new org. I've never heard of Oxen Game before. And these players, they have a page, but they were all, from what I remember, Pastel and Catch were in that rank 250 to 300 rank. So I suspect that they're going to give us a decent showing, but we will see when we go in. Let's look at their opponents, by the way. Oh, I could swear that the picture for Castle just changed. But yeah, they're going to go up against Navi Junior. Now, this is not the old Navi Junior that was promoted to become, the main Navi roster. There's a new one. This group was recruited around September 19th or something like that. A very new group here. And it's going to be Rubicon, GBC, Kroll, Ash, Gothic, and Hugo. Now, I believe Rubicon is also called On Little. I'm not sure if this is a stand-in or he's just changed his name for this one, but this is going to be, might be a stand-in because everyone else has their picture in. So yeah, this is going to be the new Navi Junior roster. Again, these are very new to the scene, so I don't know too much about them. I don't believe they qualified for any of the recent tournaments, the Fissure Dream League or ESL. Sorry, not ESL, Blast. Yeah, in the Dream League, they qualifiers, they weren't able to make it through the open qualifiers, nor were they able to do it through Blast. So they don't look on paper like they're doing too well, but again, it's a very new roster. We'll see when we go into the draft how the TU teams are going to go, and we should be going to the draft in just a little bit. And it's annoying because I don't have any info about these guys, but yeah, you can see like even the matches we don't know because apparently, I don't know when this is taken. I don't think this is the patch. I think this is like at least the last month or few months. Catchell has played 5 matches and won none. Kroll has played 9 and I won 5 of them. Okay, that looks good, but again, it doesn't tell us much because I think some of these matches for Kroll were like on open qualifiers where you could go up against anyone. It's not even close qualifiers where like at least up against teams that are of a certain level. But all right, game begins. We'll see. The game was gonna tell us a lot. Now, if you're here and you're like, yo, Otomo, give me the juice. Let me know which team do you think is gonna win. I'll say that probably Navi Junior comes in with a little bit more. I mean, they're part of Navi Junior, which is a pretty big org. They have who's their coach? Is it Art Style? I think they have a pretty impressive coach. It's Swordart. Yeah, I know Swordart he's a pretty solid coach as well. Ox I know nothing about except what I've seen from them in the past. They seemed good in Winter Bears. They were in the MENA region, if you guys wonder where they were. And they always were like 3rd place after PSG Quest and Enigma and then Virtus Pro. Whenever one of them would get an invite, it would able to be 3rd place. So I would go Navi Junior. Just like thinking about it. Like give me the AI summary. It's just I think Navi Junior is probably going to be taking it. They will probably play with the more standard type of duo that we expect. And yeah. All right, Oxen. Start off with a puck. Okay. All right. I'll see it. Now, I'll say first big puck, nothing wrong with it. It's a solid hero. You can itemize it to solve many of your problems. Oh, silences, Yules. Oh, stuns. Dodge. That's always good. Aeon Disc is a solid item as well. Like, there's a lot of things you can do with puck. And generally, you're going to have a decent time in the mid lane. So this is going to be Pastel's hero. Very bold opening, though. Now, Navi, I'm not sure if they're going to take silence, so that's one of the few things that you can't really dodge. But, as I mentioned, Yules and BKB are very valid options here. That's what Navi is going to start off with here. Puck first. And they go for the tiny. All right. This could be GBC's hero or Kroll. Kroll 9 Ash. Can I call him Kroll or Ash? Or do I call him 9? Like, his name is 3 names. So Tiny, I wouldn't mind saying the Tiny mid against the puck. In general, Tiny should have a fairly good time. In the first few levels, you're going to deny and harass, not harass, but you're going to deny a lot more. Should be able to secure a CS. Not much that the puck can do about it, but once levels come in for the puck, he will catch up as his magic damage increases. Now, look at that, Mr. Night Stalker has been banned out. Very interesting ban because it's not here that you see too often. You know, like Night Stalker. As I mentioned, if you go for like a blink dagger, you jump on the puck with the silence. There's not much puck can do. You know, you've oftentimes there's a DPS on the thing itself, so if you blink it, you take damage. You can't blink out. You can phase shift. You have to get Yules. Interesting choice. All right. Navi G to get rid of Dawnbreaker, who was nerfed recently. They take the Snapfire. So this is a good 4. Whatever they pair, Gothic will have a relatively easy time. Beastmaster's in the pool. Mars is in the pool. Mars was nerfed, rescaled, but it's essentially a nerf. All right, guys, I'm 50 off. So that was a nerf. That was not rescaling. All right. Hey, Clutchbank, welcome back. Now let's see. What will you take from you on the other side? You could take the silencer. You could take the silencer for your sake. It's not bad against the snap. I think the Ringmaster this here was buffed. I think that the minimum damage of the Tame the Beast, I just because I Tame the Beast, was buffed a little bit. How much was it buffed by the way? The Ringmaster. Yeah, 5 damage at all levels. Definitely a very minor buff, but the numbers look better at least. We ought to take the Gyro, very likely to be the carry, and the Warlock. So Gyro Warlock in a lane is pretty damn scary. It's not really like you're getting to kill them, but getting them out of the lane is going to be annoying. And Gyro is good against the Beastmaster, A. And 2 is that any 4 with that lanes against the Gyro, you're going to take that flat cannon damage. And that's never fun. Alright, Oxen probably going to be taking their position 5 here. Again. Alright, now Silencer is decent, but Warlock tends to be like, I throw one spell, I'm good. So most of the time, you like global silencing against the Warlock doesn't feel too good. Snapfire is very good to cancel the channeling, that's for sure. What would they consider as well? They have Chen in the pool, you know, I gotta take that. They go for the Medusa. Wow! Medusa this early! A9 really wanted his hero. I mean, it's not really early, to be fair with you. It's 4th pick of the last. They're the ones who are like, you know, picking last. They're gonna have the next pick as well, so they should be able to ban Anti-Mage and I don't know if you're gonna ban Anti-Mage as well because you have the Gyro as who could be a carry. Now, to be fair, I've seen Gyro like Anti-Mage be played off lane because he's such a good counter to the Medusa. He's also very solid against the puck, who doesn't tend to have, you know, might have like a little bit lower health. So I would still consider banning the Anti-Mage, boys. Don't Oxen. You don't fall for it. I know you're thinking we can handle it, but no, you can't. No, you can't. It's not good. There you go. Anti-Mage is gone. All right. Now, Navi Jr. You're probably angling for an off lane. I feel like an off lane would be the best thing you want to angle for here. There's not many options to play against the Medusa off lane. Now, what you could do is put Tiny off, which can work. Take an Invoker. I put Invoker in the mid lane. You get the AMP. It's good. It's really good mana burn, by the way. I'm not sure that's a way they want to play it, but I would like it. Meanwhile, the weird thing for Navi is that like we're gonna have to ban supports now in the last phase. Oh, okay, Elder Titan, I suppose. It's not really easy to figure out what you really want to ban here. What is going to be? It's going to be something with the Medusa. Okay, Tusk is fine. Tusk all the time. Again, I feel like any bans they would have made have been okay, but they banned like, you know, Crystal Maiden. Like, yeah, Crystal Maiden because of the new Arcane Overflow is okay. It's actually really good for giving the extra survivability to the Medusa. Okay. All right, now what do you want to ban? feel like you might want to get rid of the Invoker. But again, the draft. Oh, the draft indicates that. Oh, okay, they get a package. That's a very good one. That's a very good one as well. The diffusal carry. All right. Now, a position 5. Could it be Crystal Maiden? Oh, it will be new, be bold, be interesting. We're waiting. Okay, 10 seconds. All right, no problem. Crystal Maiden is kind of fine, but I'm not sure she's that good. Clockwork might be better, honestly. I feel like Clockwork would actually be better. And it's. Oh, okay, sorry. That was reserved then. My bad. I hyped it up a little too much. That's my fault. That's my fault. All right. So, position 5s, I kind of like the idea of a Clockwork or an Undying the most, actually, but Undying versus Snapfire, not super good. Clockwork is decent, but Clockwork also has the same problem, by the way. You cog and she's like, tick, 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 tick. She can clear 3 cogs, I think, on like level 1 or 2, if she has a little shredder, of course. So I'm like okay with it only. You might need a melee person just because you have like Medusa, Ringmaster, and Puck. Medusa can frontline, but not, she prefers someone else to go in. I feel like Clockwork might be the best option here. Crystal Maiden has good synergy with the Medusa. Treant Protector, he got buffed. Could be, might be, maybe, but I still feel like Clockwork is the best. What position 5s are they? I mean, you could take something like an Abaddon or Omni, but they don't really help you too much in the lane. And you're up against like Snapfire in the lane. It's gonna be tough. They could take Pogna. Ooh. I don't like this very much. By the way, Pogna does not restore mana if you do his ultimate anymore. It doesn't do that. I don't know why he does like this. Okay. Other side, generally feeling like you would. I feel like Invoker is still insanely good. Removes the Decrepify and the mana burn and the thing that the coffin. So they go for the Brewmaster. That's fine. He's going to be in the mid tiny in the end, and Brewmaster off. And Brewmaster does have that AoE dispel, baby. AoE dispel. So it's going to be off lane there. By GBC on the tiny. Something crazy. On the other side, it is going to be the off lane Beastmaster, carry Medusa. Position 4 Pugna, interesting. And position 5 Ringmaster. I would have suspected it would go the other way, actually. This way. All right. So overall, I mean, I was gonna favor the Navi Junior lineup just because I feel like their players will probably have better prepared and there might be players. But we're gonna see when we go in. An interesting facets to work on. Catcho's going for Wild Hunt, which means he's going to go for Helm of the Overlord. Wants to go very, and push quick. I like this. I think if you're Oxen, you got to angle for that early game because you got like Beastmaster, you got Pugna, you can take those towers quick. I think that would work really well for them. On the other side, Navi Junior, they're going for Crash Landing, so GBC wants to go for that Blink, mid, tiny, just great space. Gyrocopter's going for Afterburner. Usually this indicates a little bit more of an aggressive laner. And Brewmaster's just the Drunken Master as we expected. So, okay. We're going to go in the game in a few seconds, but I don't think that this is a game that you can go too late on Oxen. Medusa is a late game powerhouse to be sure, but Brewmaster, Tiny, Gyro, that's a lot to chew through. And you have Warlock giving you, giving a lot of control as well. Even Snapfire, Snapfire's not okay. But we're going to go into the game in a few seconds now, where we're going to see the action, how it's going to unfold, and we're going to see if Oxen, are they going to be doing better than their days as Winter Bears, or...
Nothing.
We'll see. I feel nothing, says Sphere. Now, the winner of this will face up against Runa team, and the loser will go up against Zero Tenacity. Oh, we're in trouble, are we? Okay. All right, Navi Junior, just kind of hanging around. They don't seem like they want to smoke, but they don't want to also go into the lane just yet. Real Oxen, they're going for a smoke. Who do they... I don't know if that's super great. If they can take a level 1 fight, both sides are okay at level 1 fights. To be fair, Beastmaster's decent. Pugna Nether Blast spam can do a lot of work in these early fights. Ringmaster's also fairly solid. Medusa can tank up, maybe use a Mystic Snake. But Medusa's not even interested. Medusa's going on the other side.
I find myself strangely drawn to this odd
All right,
configuration.
let me adjust the audio on this. Okay, because I had this audio coming in twice. One from the game, one's from the vMix call. Sorry about that. All right, let's go see what we're working with here. Man, Clutch Bank is really he really wants you guys to check out his Telegram, doesn't he? So, can top go well? I feel like top it might be Oxen's best lane, you know, with the Pugna and Beastmaster. Who are they gonna catch here? Can we look at the last hits? Just to make sure. I mean, not that we actually have any last hits, but just get. Oh, thank you. Observer. This guy. Great. It's perfect in everything. As what we're looking at, it's gonna be 2 for 2 in terms of bounties, as expected. Oxen's biggest problem is gonna be damage later on. Their ability to kill people is gonna be limited. Also, the Snapfire head looks creepy as heck. Let's go. Creepy as heck. What is that head? Oh, is it got snakes or something? That weird hairdo? Ugh. Alright. Pin, trying to make sure that the creeps don't reach the tower, and Gothic takes a few hits to the face. Unfortunately, the creeps do reach the tower, and that's going to cause them to get pushed a little bit. Not too bad though. As Pin, or sorry, he's not Pin. He's called Poison. It's short for Poison. He is just trying to do some decent harass on Kroll. Gets that dagger on. I like it. So what? What then? Who I don't know who you know is, but that's a pretty good voice line. As meanwhile, top, Zeski takes a lot of harass. That shadow word bringing him down quite low. Even that, he's probably going to have to. Oh, loses the courier as well. That's unfortunate. He's probably going to have to use a branch and eat the tango to get some benefit out of it. As half the creeps look like they're going to be denied here, while the other half just continue to advance. I didn't think that they needed to do this for the Radiant. You know what I mean? Like, I thought Catcher would be able to lane okay, get the Beastmaster Warlock, but they feel from the start they need to pull and drag. Interesting. Mid is going for GBC right now. I suspect this is going to continue until about level 4 or 5, at which point the puck starts to sort of regain some of the lost momentum just because of the levels into the spells. Because right now, denying is... Oh, look at that. See? Last thing is very hard. GBC's damage is higher than the magic damage from Pastel. That's a good one, though. Oh, top lane? Yeah, you went a bit too far, buddy. You know what? You definitely pushed your luck there. Zeski gets first blood. Again, a bit of odd movements. One is from Zeski pulling. I feel like that was needed, but then to see Hyuga diving in deep, it's like, how do you think is going to happen? A big part about laning with the Gyrocopter is that the Gyrocopter himself... Whoa! Okay. Alright. Oxen Gaming. They are not messing around today. They are here to play. Let's see how it's going to work out. Alright. That was 2 good kills for them. And you can see Zeski drops slow because Flak Cannon. You know, if you're Gyro, you activate Flak Cannon, you do insane amounts of harass. And there's really nothing you can do unless you have some sort of, well, nothing you can do as a Pugna. Maybe decrepify yourself. Oh, those little golems, very annoying. Does he get? Oh, nice deny. Honestly, coming out from A9 that situation. You know, up still. GBC is trying to look at he gets still. He's recovered. 24, 17, and 3. As we mentioned, we're on that level 4, level 5. The puck. He's like, oh yeah, I can start getting my CS back and doesn't get too bothered by it. So it's not much of an advantage right now for the Tiny. Sorry for a little bit of sniffing. I'm not sure what's up with it. I can't blow my nose. Maybe I should just mute the mic. Ooh, I can do that. But in the meantime, I don't know if we're going to see any... Gothic might be going to get some stacks going. Gyrocopter is decent taking stacks, but it's much like... The first stacks are pretty hard for him to take. He doesn't really do enough damage. It'll be like 2 or 3 rounds of Flak Cannon. But later on, he becomes really good at it, for sure. As it is... Only the medium camp got stacked. Not consider stacking the Ancients as well. Unusual. Alright. Catchel in the top lane. So far the biggest victim. Him as well as his carry actually. But at least Rubicon, sorry, A9, sorry, Rubicon's the Navi carry. At least A9 was able to get some, a kill as well. Oh no! Poison! Poison! One more! Oh, Poison's dead. Can't get Ash in the meantime, unfortunately for A9. Well, they do get the courier kill on for Rubicon. Can we get more? Catchel Afterburner could get him down! Oh no! That's what happened with the Rocket Barrage. Very unfortunate right there. But that was a lane that was going kind of well for them. Pastel should be... Oh, I say should be okay. Goes to the enemy tower, takes a tower hit. Okay. The tree comes out. I think he was able to dodge it. Looks like it was a lot of fire there, but he's okay. So 2 for 2, Navi Jr. getting a couple of kills here as Poison. Oh, okay, he's mostly alright. My worry though is the Beastmaster. I think you're really expecting this guy to get that fast time with the Overlord, push quick with it. It doesn't seem like that's happening though, which is a bit unfortunate to see. And I will say that if offlaners suffer, the Brewmaster is going to be a lot more useful than the Beastmaster. You know, that Brew split. I don't know if he's going Spirit Vessel or Radiance. Radiance, that is the better way, honestly. Radiance, Brewmaster, you're just good for the rest of the game. You want to get other items for sure, but you're still very good as... Oh, top lane, Hyuga. Did you walk in the wrong spot? Hyuga! Coil comes out. He's got the heal on. He's healing quite a bit. But dodges the illusory orb. Zesky ends up dying as well. And they get the Nether Ward. Oh dear. Meanwhile, they're chasing. He's still chasing, by the way. Okay, gets the bounce ruin. I think Hyuga, he's got the heal in a few seconds. He's got that. And can he? Oh, he heals himself. There you go. By the way, you know what kept him alive? He actually got an infused raindrop sent to him in that fight. It blocked a bit of the damage, keeps him alive. So Pastel, a rough start for him, not getting that kill. Walks the GBC. Oh. How do you dodge it? Aren't you in the middle of the air? I wonder if GBC could have timed that better, or if that was just like... I'm surprised that he landed and took no damage. A little bit unusual. Does he have something on the puck? Oh, he's got raindrops. No wonder. Because I was like, he's definitely took some damage. Shrine of Wisdom, 1/1 each. Or looking at it in terms of item. Medusa is going straight up Panta. Alright. Puck for the Blink. And Beastmaster, as we mentioned, for the Helm. Only about 400 gold away from it. Meanwhile, on the other side, the cores is going to be the Chrysalis into the Aghanim Scepter for the Gyro. He's already got that Falcon Blade. Really good stats on the Falcon Blade, by the way, when you look at it. Hyuga loses his life. Sorry about that. I was looking at items. One thing about the Navi Junior draft is that you can say it's a bit slow, right? You're waiting for Brewmaster Radiance. You're waiting for Blink on the Tiny, which isn't that bad, to be fair, but he's not really able to jump on people. Gyro as well is trying to get Axe Scepter, and even then he's not like combat ready. So I feel like Oxid, they have a good opportunity to put their foot on the gas and like cause a lot of damage on the Navi map. We'll see. Ooh, looks like someone was removed. Good. Meanwhile, no save on the Ringmaster. Interesting. I suppose he doesn't like that AoE dispel. There's nothing he can do to deal with it. As they have Roar. Oh dear, will they spot Navi Jr.? They do spot it. Oy. And GBC is like, yeah, I'll take it all. Thank you very much, sir. And he, oh my god, I think that was at least a triple stack. Who are they going to go for here? They get the coil on 2. Breaks it on Gothic. They have the damage. Hyuga is healing the axes. Man, that heal is doing so much. And Pastel loses his life. What is that? Is it level 2? That's level 3 heal. I was like, there's no way that's a level 2 heal on Hyuga. Level 3. What was it? 35 health. And Pastel loses his life. Navi Jr. in a very good spot. Alright, win percentage. Let's see what it is. 63 for Navi Jr. I feel like that's very fair. That is what I would say around that. 2/3 of the games Navi Jr. would win. That's technically 66, but close enough. Man, bit worrisome right now.
Radiant's
Medusa is
top
farming
tower
well,
is
but
under attack.
Puck is quite a bit behind this tiny. Puck should be making space. 2 coils have resulted in nothing for the team so far.
My responsibility.
Gotta say, right-click Snapfire is a lot of fun. I wonder if it's viable to play it. Can you imagine right-click Snapfire position 4? Everyone's like, no, please, never do that. I'm like, yes, but it's fun. Alright. Navi. They're fine. I was thinking they might consider going for Catchel, but Catchel's got that helmet. He's going for boots after. Probably helmet overload next. But this is a very worrisome sign. We're 10 minutes in. Oxen, similar to that game 2 in the previous series between Runa and Zero Tenacity, Oxen needs to be in the lead, pressuring towers. But at least in this game, the carry-to-carry matchup is solid. That one was a Marcy versus Lifesteal, and Marcy was like 3,000 gold behind. That was unwinnable. Here, they're equal net worth, and it's like, I mean, this doesn't really care. You know, she can go late game against the Gyro, no problem. Zeski trying to like get some push going, but that's not happening. As team being a little careful. I imagine Navi Jr. might be, you know, fairly new to the competitive scene, not quite there yet. And being aggressive as Zeski, but when it comes out, but he's gonna be fine. It's also interesting to see a, like sort of a new team on the block, see what they're thinking. All right, so Puck. Does he have like a complete Witchblade or something? Because I feel like he should have a little bit more. There's a TP, top lane, top lane. Everyone's going to get Rubicon. Massive kill. That is a coil and a roar. Oh, sorry, just a roar being used. Coil was saved. The supports TP top, but they don't get anything. I think that the Warlock actually cancelled. Hugo was like, nothing I can really do. Did Hugo read the book?
Is under attack.
He did. Interesting. So nice solid kill on that gyrocopter as Poison. Beautiful jump. Can he make it out in time? Yes, he does. I think Hugo was maybe thinking about dropping the golem, but it would have been a really, you know, like very close one. And I think the safest way, what play was what he did. Don't throw it, keep it. You might need it later. As bomb lane is actually falling. Navi Jr. Big offensive here. 4 heroes. This is Pastel. This is kind of the opposite of what I expected. I did think that Oxen would be the one to take more towers. They have taken the top tier one though, but it's around the same time as Navi, so I can't say that they're, you know, leading in the tower taking department. Okay. Zeski. Solid there. Yeah, this the problem is you pick something out again with a Medusa. There's not much synergy there, so I find that very unusual. Let's go with that as Zeski. Gonna make it out. His nether ward's gonna be destroyed. That's fine. As Kroll, he is only about 1,600 from that radiance. Once that comes out, it's gonna be brutal for them. Rubicon, I think he's okay on the tower. There's Ringmaster, Beast. I don't feel like they're going to be bursting him down quick enough. The Shining Grace for Oxen is A9 right now. This Medusa is very well farmed. She deals well with the bruise splits and all that stuff. There's no mana burn on the Navi Junior side. I think there's a lot of positives to this Medusa in the draft right now. Unfortunately, they lose their mid tower for nice use of the whip, but actually doesn't catch him. But no, he just TP's out just fine. Alright, Catchel TP'd out, but Poison didn't actually do anything that fight, by the way. He missed the whip, and then he just gets killed. They're like, didn't even throw the Wheel of Wonder. I'm surprised that didn't come out. Maybe it felt like it didn't make much of a difference, but Medusa going to go for a butterfly. Not an item that the gyrocopter. Ooh, look at that. Double wisdom shrines. I'll say it, man. Oxen, they're putting up a better show than I thought. Alright, let's see what they're gonna go for. Hyuga wanted to throw the golem, but it's not happening. GBC could get caught. They have a coil, but he decides not to use it. Gothic also loses his courier as well, so that's makes it 275 go. Oh, there you go. That's a good coil. That is a very good coil. That is a dead gyro on top of it. Interesting use of stone case. Not sure if it was needed, but a huge wins for Oxen. They lose the tower, but they get 2 wisdom shrines. They kill 2 people, one of them being the enemy core. Who got the kill? Medusa got the kill as well. Though that's a lot of good news. And oh, the pulse comes out. Okay, that's fine. Butterfly on the, as we mentioned, going for Medusa. Pastel, he does have the Witchblade. He's working towards the Blink. Meanwhile, Helm of the Overworld very close to being finished on the Beastmaster. Puck going for a Glimmer Cape. I like it. You know, you put Ethereal and Glimmer on someone. They're invisible. They take some magic damage extra, but you know, blocks as well. I like it. Where are we on the Radiance? The Radiance. Okay, boys. 200 gold from the Radiance. That's the big one. Snap and Warlock have no items, by the way. They're literally just boots and that's it. I think Snapfire must have something on the courier. But right now, they're walking with just boots and nothing else. Now, for the record, I'm also starving. I didn't eat today. Can you believe that? It's like 7:30 p.m. I had breakfast and that's about it. Well, he'd love that black dragon. He'd like, yes, give me that one. But can't get it just yet. TBC? Now, Tiny Mid is interesting because if you go for the utility build and you fall off, it's kind of risky. But now he's going for the Echo Saber. I like this a lot. I think when you play Tiny, too many people are like, let's go. They go Blink, then Yules, then Force Staff, and I'm like, what the hell are you doing, bro? You're like, you can scale. So I like that he's going for Echo Saber, maybe crit and BKB after. That's what I saw earlier today, and it worked pretty nicely. I prefer that over, you know, the utility build. All right. Big timing for Navi Jr. Radiance finished on the Brewmaster. He's probably dead, isn't he? There you go. Like, there's no way he's living, is he? A nice kill on Zeski, but doesn't really do too much as Poison has the bounty. Might to hold last before they get on top of him. Ooh, the Cobalt Cup. I like that one. It's a very nice neutral item. And a little bit of movement speed for you. Just solid as... Oh, bomb lane? Looks like we may have an engagement here real soon. And they're kind of dodging on Oxen. They feel like they don't really want to jump on the Brewmaster. I'm not sure if they knew the gyro was there or not. But either way, they don't feel ultra confident in this fight. Meanwhile, Gyrocopter is about 700 gold away from... Sorry, more like 600 gold away from his Aghanims. That's nice, but he's still quite far from this Medusa. A9, again, amazing debut. I've never seen this guy before, but he is doing work right now.
Dire's top tower.
Alright, Catchel is able to take... Is that the tier 2 top dropped? Very nice. Oxen doing all the right moves. They be taking that tier 2 top. Now, that kind of allows them to have even better access to the Tormentor. Their timing is pretty solid. I feel like that dagger wasn't going to achieve anything no matter what. And look at that. Already... Yes, it's one Nether Blast, but it shows that they're feeling it. They're like, this, let's go quick. Try to end this as soon as we can. Puck has the Blink and the Witchblade, so that's kind of a nice power spike for the hero. Navi Jr., they could lose this. I'm glad to be mistaken. As Pastel shows himself. Needs to be careful here. And looks like he's able to go out back in time. Go out in time. There's a shield ruin on the Puck in his bottle. Not super useful. It can be dispelled, which is not ideal. But, you know, still doesn't get dispelled. It's a nice bit of extra durability for the hero. As he uses it just now. Hyuga! There we go. And he's like, curveball. Let's go. Does he need to coil him? I don't think. Oh!
against this book of yours. Maybe fallen
Interesting. I wonder if he was really gonna do it, or he was just hoping to force out the coil, because I heard the dug sound, and that was like pretty far into the animation. Either way, it's a kill for nothing. Today, the matches, I feel like the teams have been a little bit more careful than usual. Except that second game between Runa and Tenacity. Oh, coil? Yeah, you have to coil on that one, buddy. But you're fine if you're to do that, you know, like you use abilities to secure objectives, and killing the enemy is an objective. It's just a smaller one than tower, of course. As top lane, look at that. They might consider pushing a little bit here with this Pugna. They got that creep pushing in. That tower is only taking one Nether Blast so far, but I don't know if Zeska is going to consider going for it or not.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
They've got them running up top a lot on Oxa. I like this. Now Virginia's they're like, wait, we gotta go top and defend. We don't want to lose it to like a creep and Nether Blast. That doesn't seem right.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Bro loses. That's 400 gold and still. Can you blink out there? Might be able. Oh, that was good. The scatter blast from a mile away. I don't believe he expected that. Nice kill on Pastil. Nearly 1,000 gold for the whole team. 960 total. Pretty wild. As now getting the Tormentor is a lot more difficult. And now Virginia, they're making a beeline for it. They'd love to get on either one, honestly, the Warlock or the Snap. Probably the Snap is the more popular, but the Warlock, if he has upheaval, that is. That's a pretty good shard. He has no points in upheaval. Oh, beautiful. Gonna have to put a point in the next level, otherwise he'll be like, I don't want the shard, it's so bad. 3,000 gold here in favor of Oxen Gaming. Please don't be. Yep, it's good. It's good for the Snapfire. Look at the size of the ruins on the minimap. That haste ruin is gigantic. And now Virginia make a quick move in Bob. They take the Twin Gate. Want to see who they can find. Medusa's got the butterfly working towards us. It's just a very hard Medusa to kill. Now, she is, I think, like 9% weaker now compared to before. Something like that in durability. So, doesn't quite absorb the same amount of mana. I'm not sure if it's 9% at this point. What does she take? 3.6. Would have been 3.8 before. That's not exactly 9%. That's close to like 6. As Medusa taking a bit of damage here. Problem is you kind of want your carry to go in first. As Zeski just gets obliterated. I think it was, yeah, he just TP'd in the wrong spot. Zeski, buddy, not there. And oh, look at the Beastmaster. Beastmaster's in trouble as well. Okay. Gets pushed back. Oh, the Croaker. That is crazy. The little one comes back just for the Beastmaster. Can they get the kill? Beastmaster's still surviving, by the way, but not forever. He does lose his life. This is using his other Pastil's here. Could get a kill on Hyuga, and he does. As Poison loses his life in the end. Not much mana on A9. The snake comes back. Looks like A9 is going to be relatively okay, but oh, they think of going Pastil, like out of his mind here. I love it. This is what you want to do right now. But fortunately, A9 is like, I don't really want to tank, bro. I don't think I'm ready for it. He's got 10 seconds for his coil, by the way. They might not know this. They might think he doesn't have to, like they might think he has the coil already right now. Otherwise, he could just TP out. But coil's available. Only hits GBC. Not super ideal. But he is on top of the Titan. Medusa's here as well, but unfortunately, he ran out of mana. Medusa. A9, that ain't it, bro. As Pugna's like, you're gonna life drain him. No, you won't. Life drain does nothing for Medusa. As Golem comes out. Ooh, that was not the best Golem. I think he was hoping to catch Pastel, but that was gonna happen. Kroll. Oh man, feels like it's really only Pastel who's creating problems for Navi Jr. A9, that was okay, but diving in that situation where you have no mana, that was a bit risky. And we're really not seeing the impact of the Pugna or the Ringmaster so far. Also, I don't know why I thought Ringmaster was on Navi in that fight. My bad. Okay. That's a good glimmer. That is a very good glimmer. Ooh, Gothic. But you might be chased there, buddy. Yeah, he's going. He's going. Whoa! Hey, what's he doing, boy? Here, boys. You can get it as a snatch. Pastel. He gets the kill on Roshan. Now, unfortunately, Rubicon picks it up, but at least they don't get it for free. But here comes the big problem. The gyro has a satanic with an acceptor. Nothing you can do will stop him from hitting. You have to break him. And they have no breaks. This is feeling kind of death sentencey to me. Pastel's got Parasma, by the way. This guy. He is playing really well on this puck. What do you guys think? Is he doing well on the puck? I'm so lonely, no one talks. Alright. Ooh, Locust Orb on the snap. Locust Glimmer with like Rock, the Snake. Decrepify, Life Drain, I guess. Some decent spells, not a whole lot. Zeski, there you go. 4,000 gold lead for Navi. Oxen, though, despite the praise I've given Navi, A9 remains the most farmed hero on the map on this Medusa. And it is a reasonable matchup for him. He's got the, I think does he have the Skadi just yet? He almost has the Skadi, which is really good against the Satanic of the Jarkop, reducing his heal.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Alright, look at that. They take the outpost as well. What did Tayo go for? Oh! For a second I was like, did he get to go for Shadow Blade? But no, I believe that's a BK. Yeah, BKB Fresh, Echo Saber, crit. So exactly as we said that he's going to be building. I say we, because we're all a team here. Medusa, those ultimate orbs, they ain't cheap. That's 550 gold in the pockets of the Navi roster. They do steal the Shrine of Wisdom. That's quite nice. I say steal. No one took the 21 minute. They take it at 25 for Oxen. So that's a bit of a misplay from Navi leaving it that far, honestly.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Alright, Rubicon. He's going high ground. He's like, what are you guys going to do? Stop me. I got Aegis Satanic. I got a Warlock behind me. A Tide, you can bail me out if I absolutely need to. Okay. Solid, tame the beast, but that tower's lost more than half of its health so far. Okay. GBC jumps in. Can we get something going here? The Golem is dropping. So is the... this could be a nice kill. They do get them tiny. Raspberry Salt coil on just the Snapfire Gothic, and they bring him down here. Catch loses his goal. That's a little bit unfortunate. That's a big part of the team's durability. They want to go for more. Zeski, a bit risky here. That's the Earth Panda. Might be good to keep your eyes on him. Well, looks like he comes back fairly healthy there. In the meantime, looks like Radiants were able to get a tower as well. But did they lose their mid? They didn't actually. Mid tower still alive with just a little bit of health, but still alive.
Radiant are scanning.
Alright. Sorry, I thought this was a message that was important. It was not. It was some other tournament was saying something. But in the meantime, that was a very good hold from Oxen. Now, they didn't get the Aegis out of the enemy's hands. They did take a lot of damage. Ooh, Pastel has the ulti. And he's like, I'm going to use it. This will be... Ooh, GBC jumps in on Pastel. They do get a kill on Gothic, but they might lose the Pugna here. And he stuns it. He locked out. Nope. Pugna's like, yeah, I'm out. A huge move. Again, this Pastel is insane right now. I know I've been blazing him like a donut. That's a saying, by the way, people say right now. But to be fair, he has been playing as good as a donut. Yeah, I think I lost the analogy somewhere. Hyuga, going for that Lotus Orb.
is under attack.
They really want to be able to reflect those roars, don't they? They're like, no, we hate roars. Very soon, Snapfire is going to have one. Oh, Shrine of Wisdom for GBC. There's a Manta on the Brewmaster, preventing him from getting silenced as Gyrocopter is building towards his BKB. Alright. I mean, it's fine, but against like the Stone Gaze, the Roar, I don't feel like this is a... This is one of the few times I can look at the draft and say, I don't really think that you need BKB against it. You know, Puck is going to hit 25 sooner or later. Not right now. I think he's like level 19. Yeah, so it's going to be some time for sure. But he's not too far from level 25. And then he's going to get the debuff from Dream Coil. All right. Yeah, I feel like for once that this is not the best BKB game for Navi. But I suppose it's good against other stuff like Ringmaster and all that. Ooh, Hyuga. He was thinking about it, and he was like, I guess not. Beastmaster's got his BKB. Does he only got? I don't know. Does he only have greedy as? Look at that. Dream Coil cooldown on the Pocket 15 was taken. I feel like if we go ultra late, we're talking 45 minutes plus. I would say the game swings in favor of Oxen, but this Medusa, it's a big threat. So they're gonna go with A9 just in the front line. Not exactly. That is not much damage, is it? I don't know if he's evading or okay, tosses in. Okay, they're gonna go on the back line. Can they kill the Warlock? Would be nice kill. He's out. The Ringmaster's ultimate doesn't really do too much, but they do turn the Ringmaster. Incredible, isn't this game? I think it's just okay. The missed chance is solid. I believe it only burns illusions, which is kind of unfortunate. Let me see what it does. Yeah, they just missed their attacks. So that's fine. And the vision's pretty good as well. Now, to be fair, I assume it gives you vision. I've actually never played Ringmaster. Can you believe that? Game comes out and you hear everyone's like, I want to try him. I'm like, no, I wait for him to be balanced. Also, his aesthetics kind of makes me nervous, you know? Alright, that is going to be the MKB on the Medusa. So I'm going to go for Daedalus, even though I think at one point he does have... He has the crit. I thought he would go for Daedalus. Now, there's Butterfly on the Gyro. There is a Radiance on the Brew. I believe that... So there's a lot of value to getting this... this MKB. I like it a lot. 2,000 gold lead for Oxen. Is that enough? Enough